We're doing Paddy's potatoes. It's just a variation on a baked potato. Okay, so the recipe does say turn the oven on 180. That's been done already. Collect the ingredients and then start chopping ingredients. What I'm going to do is mix it up a bit. I'm going to cook the potato first, so it takes the longest. So I'm going to put it in a microwave safe bowl. Just stab it a couple times with a fork. What they'll do is stops the skin from exploding on you later on. It does say to wrap it in paper. We're going to use cling wrap today. So just cling wrap the bowl. Cover it up so it's nice and airtight. And when it microwaves, you'll create steam, and the steam will help from the moisture and the juices in the potato, and that'll help cook the potato. It's going to be extremely hot when you take it out of the microwave. Even the glass will heat up, microwave safe bowl, so super careful. As soon as you pull the plastic off, steam's going to come out, and once again, really big potential of burning yourself, so super careful on that one. It's optional. We've got spring onions. Now with the spring onions, I'm going to cut off just the root bit, leave as much white as possible because it's part of the onion family and a lot of the flavour is in there. Okay, and peel off the outside leaf, the outside part of it, and give it a wipe because lots of dirt likes to hide in there. Then also just give it a quick little rinse. Simple as that. You can, if you want to, with the top parts, the green parts, slice them like that, and keep those aside later on to decorate it or garnish it once it's finished cooking. A garnish is a decoration, and the garnish should always be something that's in the dish. Don't decorate it with something different because the flavours won't work, and it tells the customer or the person eating the dish what's going to be in it. They're nice ingredients, I think adds a nice colour. And these ones, so claw as much as possible so your fingernails facing the actual blade. Now, the recipe does say optional. However, if you do eat these foods, I'd say stick them all together because the flavours work well. All these recipes are balanced, so it's a good combination of nutrients, first of all, and flavours. So it's that. You're going to grab a plate. Whenever you're using a chopping board, you should only ever have one ingredient on there, the one you're working with. Don't have a mess. And only one student per board. I know it sounds like a no-brainer. So the amount of times I've seen students trying to share one board, someone's going to get hurt. Guaranteed, and it's not going to be me. Alright, capsicum. They've already been mostly seeded for you. Just cutting it into dices. If your knife is really blunt, and you're not cutting through the flesh, turn it over. Sorry, you're not cutting through the skin. So the skin side's facing up, then I'll make sure you cut it all the way through. And then last bit, fingers inside. Notice I'm never ever cutting towards my fingers. Even though these knives aren't very sharp, if you do happen to slip, you will hurt yourself, and blunt knives hurt more than sharp knives. Did you know that? I'm speaking from experience. No, blunt knives tear the flesh, whereas sharp knives just slice through it. So, talking about your flesh, so it'll result, sharp knives end up with a deeper cut, but they don't hurt as much when they actually happen. And lastly, everyone's doing one recipe today, one each. It is that simple. So first thing, oven on to 180. Second thing, take your potatoes and you get probably 4 in a microwave safe bowl. Cover them in plastic. Oh, sorry, go back. Stab your fork. Get a fork, stab your potato. Wrap it in plastic. Zap it in the microwave for 10 minutes. While that's cooking, we're going to cut the ingredients up. They're going to be ridiculously hot when they come out. So the insides are hot. Take the plastic off. That's going to be hot. The bowl or container is going to be hot. So just super careful. Check it. Always use your oven cloths when getting those things out, and just slide it onto the bench. Remember when you wash your hands, drying your hands with the purple or blue towels only. They're not for dishes. Tea towels for drying dishes, dishcloth for washing dishes. Good? Okay, thank you. Now, I mentioned earlier that we make mistakes. We all make mistakes. We learn from our mistakes. I learned today that these microwaves are really powerful, and if you microwave them too long and the potato's too small, it ends up being crunchy and so we're not going to use that. So I did another one. I learned from a mistake, and the second one's perfect. Alright, the recipe says, this is the tricky part. Now it's going to be really hot, so be careful, okay? So cutting it in half, we're going to scoop out its guts. So want to try and keep the skin intact as much as possible. So make a little potato boats. You can venture a bit closer, that's as far as I'm going to go for that one. And then the other one, keep in mind they're very, 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 very hot. I've got chef fingers, so I can handle the heat a bit better than some people can. It just takes time to get used to it and to actually develop a desensitivity to the heat. So just careful, nice and slow, there's no need to rush it. I don't want to see any burns today. That's pretty much done. I'm going to keep those, don't throw those out. In goes my butter. Now, oops daisies, cheese. I'm going to keep a little bit of cheese over. It says a 1/4 cup, so put in that and keep a little bit out. In goes my other bits. Don't forget to keep the garnish out as well. Now we need pepper, black pepper. That's a lot of pepper. And now we're just going to mush it. Mash it. Now the heat will help to melt the butter. The butter's already been pre-portioned for you. It is 1 tablespoon of milk. And you guys aren't following along with me, so you haven't realised that I've left the milk out. Thanks guys. 1 teaspoon of milk. To make it easier, I'm going to put the milk in the jug. I only measure the milk from the jug, so we're not going to be trying to pour, because that's, a litre of milk is a kilo, so that's 2 litres, that's 2 kilos. So trying to hold 2 kilos like that, you're going to end up shaking and going everywhere. So a teaspoon, 1 teaspoon. One thing that needs to be seen is salt. You can salt it later. Let's scrape it as much as possible. Now we cooked it in the microwave because the microwave is the fastest way to do it. We haven't boiled it because boiling would add moisture to the potato and it will break down. We don't want a really wet, moist potato. But we're finishing it. We could finish it in the microwave, but that won't work out very well because the microwave cooks it without giving any colour. We want a process to happen where it'll crisp up and brown up. So by baking this in the oven now, so we've microwaved it to start with, finishing it in the microwave, and that'll help with, go golden. So it's the ones front right, Maillard reaction is something you learn about when you do VCE, and that's the proteins and the starches in the cheese and the milk will go brown when they're shown to, affected by dry heat. My baking boat. You can put it on just a regular tray and put it on a plate later on, it doesn't really matter too much. On goes the last of my cheese. So this will just brown up nicely. And then on a tray, remember to put the lip on the tray to the back of the oven because this will slide and we don't want to be cleaning potatoes out of the ovens. That is it. When it comes out of the oven, I'll stop you, show you again, put the garnish on.